Tonight on Hip on the Spot News. The news continues to the end of 2023. We got a recap on what was delivered this year. Polychop jumps in the news with the Kiowa. And our dynamic server testing has begun. This and more on How I Play. This video is sponsored by Fox3 Managed Solutions.
Hello virtual pilots, I'm Andre Celesti, and tonight we're gonna talk about the latest news in DCS world.
And yes, the news continues. As we are in the last week of 2023, we take a look back on what this year brought for DCS world and our community and what we can expect in the future. ED shared a recent newsletter showcasing the progress report on AI and ground units in DCS world. They talked about work that was done with the aim of making ground-based units more realistic, responsive, and add a new layer of challenge and authenticity to our missions. As we know, the new and improved AI units such as CRAM and SA-10 SAM sites were recently released. They are also working on SAM Response AI, tow trailers, so Truck Simulator in DCS world confirmed, and the improved visual effects on ships. 2023 saw several improvements to AI ground units in both game performance and behavior. To enhance game performance, AI anti-aircraft artillery like AAA calculations were optimized, and large missions with many ground units now take advantage of the performance gains afforded by multi-threading. Multiplayer was also improved with the synchronization of artillery impact points. Route following of both ground and naval units is important, and further improvements will be delivered in early 2024. Nice! Ground units saw some welcome additions, such as the ability to load and unload infantry units, the ability for the AI to select between ammunition types more wisely, new reloading sounds, and new voice-over radio for players' control units using combined arms. Radar-directed air defense gun systems got improved target trajectory prediction modeling, and the new CRAM and SA-10 SAM sites now default to red alert status with no assigned route. These efforts will continue in 2024 with more natural and randomized spacing of units in a column, improved ground unit suspension modeling over rough terrain, improved counter battery tactics for indirect fire systems, new and improved air defense and unit response to anti-radiation missile attack, and more realistic damage modeling and visual effects to ships. So as we take a look at 2023, it was a good year. A year that brought to us multi-threading, allowing DCS to be better optimized for multiple CPU cores to provide much improved performance for most players. Players can now crank up their graphic details and achieve higher frame rates in 2D and VR. We also got DLSS and FSR to further improve game performance, being combined with the previously mentioned multi-threading. Next, we received the enhanced voice chat with the addition of a better interface, enhanced stability, and communication options. We also take note of the recent added improved procedural grass distribution tech that was implemented for immersion, so grass looks more natural, adding better shading with ambient occlusion and more realistic traction to wind and rotor blast. Other important DCS core improvements included a new data link architecture system, more enhancements to weapon modeling, new visual target sight options, and improved forward-looking infrared modeling. Then we got new additions of new weapons type, updated air-to-air radar modeling, new and improved models for several AI-only units, multiplayer performance and stability improvements, new liveries, multi-crew improvements, many new and free missions, several new pilot models, and enhancements to the mission editor, to just name a few. In addition to these DCS core improvements, 2023 saw the release of many exciting DCS modules and campaigns that include the F-15E from Razbam, the Mirage F-1EE and BE from Aegis, the Normandy 2 map by Ugra Media, the Sinai map by Henri Tech, and many fantastic campaigns. Moving on, Polychop surprised us with a recent post on their ongoing development reports for the Kiowa. They say that while this year has not been the year of the OH-58D Kiowa Warrior released, they are thrilled to finally see a light at the end of the tunnel. What could that mean? They go on and explain that the process in development for this module wasn't a smooth ride, but in 2023 they made a lot of progress. There was a need to rewrite or refactor most of the code that drives the module to ensure the desired internal quality threshold in systems and the flight model as well, and it makes it more efficient, dynamic, and future-proof. They say that artwork has been touched up and finalized. On top of that, new features have been added, which include but are not limited to a Level 2 man-unmanned system, an overhaul control display system, optic display assembly, pilot display unit, and the improved data modem. Last but not the least, the module has been sent to Eagle Dynamics and passed the flight model tests. That is indeed great news. So they are confident that soon, and they put even that TM, good one, we will hear more about the development of the Kiowa. Well, it's really nice to know that the silence will be lifted and we can expect more info, maybe videos and later a date for the release of this module. I know many of you ask about it and we keep on saying we wait until we hear more. Polychop also shared with us that the past year has not been all about the Kiowa Warrior. While the original plan was to work on an overhaul of the SA342 Gazelle, after the release of the Kiowa module, a decision based on the original plan development timeline, the newly formed team revised the plan and started to develop the SA342 Gazelle overhaul in tandem instead. With the first few updates for the Gazelle released in 2023, they are off to a good start, but they won't stop there. The SA342 Gazelle will see intermittent updates, including but not limited to the flight model, AI gunners, a graphical facelift, and English cockpit. And then we get to see an amazing short video with the Kiowa Warrior depicting a situation that is too close for rockets and switching to gun. Immersive. Link is in the video description. So there you have it. The news between Christmas and New Year's Eve, and as you know, I am surrounded by the beautiful Finnish winter landscape, and it is wonderful. And as our dear Finnish friends say, here, silence is fun. We will continue to deliver the news as quick as possible, so stay with us here at How I Play, as we prepare more special shows and keep an eye for that 2024 and beyond video once it's out. Remember that the winter sale is still ongoing until January the 7th, 2024. For our patrons, a short notice, please check the page on our Patreon for more information required to enter the official server testing with our dynamic mission. Thank you all for watching. Many thanks to our patrons that support our channel. Remember to check our sponsors, VR Rock for your VR Blu-ray protection and prescription lenses, and Fox3 Managed Solutions for the best DCS servers out there. And subscribe to keep in touch with all the latest news on your favorite simulators and games. I am Andre Celesti, reminding you to fly safe, and I'll see you next time.